World Hindu Congress. Wow. Second Hindu Congress, we do have delegates from all over. And it's not about the people, those who are, there are some people, those who came from, we did mention that people came from 60 countries around the world. Look whom I found. Maria, Maria?
Hi, yes, it's Maria.
How do you say your last name?
It's actually, my full name is Maria Leonora Amor Torres Ali. I'm from yes, I'm from the Royal House of Baloy in the Philippines.
Maria is all the way from Philippines, from like a princess. I'm indeed honored sitting next to her. But more than a princess, like we always say, your daughters are princess. That's what is said in our Indian culture and Hindu culture basically. Because when the daughter is born, they say Lakshmi came in. So it's so beautiful. And I always say Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh being three and Ma Durga being one. So woman does get very good respect in our culture. So let's hear from you about the philanthropic work your organization and the foundation is doing.
Thank you so much, Gigi. Actually, I'd rather be known as a humanitarian, than a princess or so. And the humanitarian works are the biggest part of my life. It's called We Care for Humanity. It's based in Los Angeles, and our mission is to promote universal humanitarianism, meaning we want to convert every human being into becoming a humanitarian. And we also advocate education, health, eradication of poverty, human rights, world peace, women empowerment. We're very big on that, and also green environment. So it's like a little United Nations.
When we talk, so there is a ceremony that they've been doing it. They pick people globally, and they've been doing that in the United Nations, the award ceremony from the last 6 years. But since it has become so very popular, so they've decided to do it on a regional basis. Would you please like to share that? How do you pick, and what is the criterion that you pick your awardees?
Yes, well, first of all, I'd like to give the full details of the GOD. It's called GOD or God Awards, but it actually means Global Order of Dignitaries and Philanthropists. So we have a niche kind of honorees that we pick. No? So we focus on the world leaders, dignitaries, diplomats, royals, and tycoons. Because we know that these people, our goal is to promote universal humanitarianism. So we mobilize these big people because they have the means to actually help the world and inspire other people who also have even bigger means. No? So we, for the last 5 years, we've been doing it annually at the United Nations. We're still going to do it at the only it's going to be biannual because in between those time we will hold the regional awards in different continent. So recently we just held the GOD Asia, which was very successful in partnership with the Kanoria Foundation and Suray Foundation. So our goal when we do the regional, our target is, aside from of course the main mission is, which is bridging the gap of the influence and power between the needy, the marginalized people. We also want to promote tourism in the country, the host country. We want to develop more social investments, between our power from the outside and the influence inside the country. And it was very successful. We developed a lot of business during the last Kolkata ones. We have honored, we have brought influence from outside Asia, which was the former presidents, ministers, royals, those kind of personalities. Criteria, of course, number one is they have been serving humanity on a global impact, something like that. And of course, impeccable background with the, being a world leader, or minister, or royal. Excuse me, that those count a lot.
When we talk about, so let's hear from why you were here for the World Hindu Congress. What's the reason? What brought you here, and how did you hear about that?
Well, first of all, I am such a believer of Vivekananda. I heard so much about him. um, because I come to India a lot. I have many friends, Indian friends, Hindi friends. My partner, for one, Dr. Kanoya, is a big believer of Hinduism. I know a lot of people, Mr. Ola also, who is a friend of ours, is a believer of Hinduism. Excuse me.
Somebody on a short trip, I think, sick.
Yeah, sorry for that. So, and I promote, me in behalf of We Care for Humanity, I promote universal interfaith. And Hinduism being also another universal religion that promote goodness and the practicality of religion being applied to everything that we do in life. And so, it's not a surprise if I come to, for example, a big celebration in Mecca or Bektashi community in Albania, or the Buddhist the celebration as well, because I support this, all of this. We Care for Humanities for interfaith.
Let's hear about your partnership in India on a concluding note, because we are based out of US. This channel, it goes all over US, Canada, and Caribbean. We've been 25 years old. So we have bureaus all over, and the people, the viewers, but these stories with the WHC has been going all around the world because it's been picked up. So we heard that there is a philanthropic person, he aligned with you like an award in his mother's name, and then you are going to be doing that. They'll be picking up people in India?
Yes, Mrs. Virandi Ola is actually, it's an epitome of humanitarianism. So we want to honor her by also recognizing some people who are in line with the philosophy of her mother. And so we'll be starting next year. It's the same thing. We'll be giving awards to very prominent people, not only in India but all over the world, in 10 sectors. Yes, so everybody should look forward to that because it's going to be a great event, and our mission is to empower many people around the world. Yes.
We wish you all the best and good luck. See, there are people, those who are doing and trying to make a difference actually. World is becoming a very small village in today's time. And the technology has played a very important role. We never thought of it, that somebody all the way from Philippines who has been living somewhere in US also coming here and doing a work globally, and we're going to be sitting in Western Lombard and talking to her. Thank you so very much. We wish you all the best, ma'am.
Thank you so much, TV Asia. Thank you. Did I say